Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legend Wu story mode as we continue with the Battle of the Shu Province. So this is when Cao Cao is trying to avenge his father's death, which happened when Tao Qian killed his father. There were numerous border disputes between Cao Cao and Tao Qian as the two factions border each other, and because of the border disputes, Cao Cao's father was eventually killed by Tao Qian. Now, the reason and the method of the killing will vary quite a bit, depending on which historical source you go by. But I believe it's definitely not the Romance version where it was not Tao Qian's fault, where it blamed on a general that Tao Qian has trusted, former Yellow Turban, and ended up killing Cao Cao's father, Cao Song, on the way where Cao Cao's father was getting escorted back to Cao Cao. That was definitely not historically true, because at this point, Cao Cao became a warlord for a couple years now, but his father never really supported this. As an ex-government official, his father was against Cao Cao, sort of rebelling against the central government. Despite it being controlled by Dong Zhuo, it was still seen as the central government. So his father retired and went to the princedom of Langya, where he was very friendly with the prince there, Liu Rong, who was the prince of Langya, and they lived together. But around this time, 193, 194, Liu Rong died of old age, and Cao Song sort of lost his support. And the princedom of Langya actually, falls under the jurisdiction of the Shu province. So Tao Qian being the governor there and having a grudge with Cao Cao made Cao Song very unsafe. So Cao Cao did try to move his father out, and according to at least the version that I believe tend to be more factual, Cao Cao tried to ask Ying Shao, who is the administrator of Taishan nearby, to help his father sort of escape north and then slowly enter into the Yan province so he can return to him. It failed. Whether Tao Qian managed to hit them before they moved or hit them as they moved, it doesn't really matter. But in the end, Tao Qian ended up killing Cao Song. And it was not just a grudge kill. Cao Song was a very corrupt official, extremely corrupt. Spent over 50 million buying a job from the emperor, only to return the job to the emperor in about 6 months so that the emperor can sell it again. It was a huge favor done for the emperor. Basically a free 50 million donation to the court, and he can sell the job again for another 50 million if he wanted to. So extremely wealthy, and retired with all that wealth. So when he was killed, obviously all that wealth would go to Tao Qian here. So Cao Cao was very angry for multiple reasons, and extracted revenge through a series of campaigns, multiple campaigns against Tao Qian's land. And Tao Qian at this point was quite old already, and despite being a capable general in his young age, Tao Qian was actually a general, not really official. He participated in many Liang region rebellions in his youth, putting down those rebellions. So he was an experienced general. But unfortunately, in his old age against Cao Cao, he proved a bit lacking, and he lost multiple cities, and Cao Cao was very brutal in completely massacring everyone in those cities. Now, the reason why Cao Cao was so brutal on paper could be seen as a form of revenge, but in reality, it was just to facilitate looting. You have to understand that Cao Cao's army is made up by a ton of former Yellow Turbans at this point. They're poor. Cao Cao is poor. If you want to keep your men loyal to you, you have to find a way to pay them. So post-battle loot is a real thing. So, instead of trying to control them, might as well use the excuse of revenge to allow them to basically murder whole cities and take all the wealthy loot you can from those cities, from the people you killed. And that is a form of wage and payment for his troops to help them increase loyalty and just to keep them with you. So that was really what happened. And because of all these massacre that was occurring, a lot of the scholars back in the Yan province who had trusted Cao Cao and wanted Cao Cao to take over the Yan province started to lose hope on him. Friends like Zhang Miao and Chen Gong started to have the idea that Cao Cao is not a worthy leader. So they plotted against him. So during his last campaign against the Shu province, they facilitated Lu Bu coming into the region and taking over, which I believe will be a future battle. We already played it out in the Lu Bu story mode. So that's sort of how these events connect. Now we're going to be playing as Cao Ren here in the battle for Shu Province. Our weapon is a spiked shield, which we don't have anything too impressive, but level 2 is better than level 1, so we'll live with that. And oh, we have a level 3. What am I talking about? Do we only have one level 3? Yes, we do. Okay, so it's heaven, and man, that is fine. That's gonna work. We could do earth as well. 13119. This one's slightly better, so we'll stick with the man version. Are they both men? No, this one's heaven. Okay, so we're good. Let's put on the skills and let's get started here. We have a 3 move and a 1 move EX attack combo. We're level 12 now. I think we need to be level 15 before we unlock our second Musu. So we're gonna still have to wait a bit.
May my shield serve to protect my lord from the chaos.
And we have our lovely camp here. Struggles are constantly popping up all over the place recently. The Emperor's authority no longer has any hold over the land. Will the realm ever calm down again? I have absolutely no idea. Our master's father has passed away. We must not forgive the ones who did this. His foes will not be allowed to do as they please. I will crush them all. Will defeating Tao Tian bring the end of this chaos by any closer? I don't really understand it at all. I see that Xu Chu has become a bodyguard for Lord Cao Cao. Together, he and Dian Wei look very intimidating. I heard that Tao Tian killed Lord Cao Cao's father. What a scoundrel. How could anyone be forgiven for something like that? We're gonna help our lord get his revenge. I thought Liu Bei was a good man. Why is he siding with a villain like Tao Tian? Who cares? All we need to do is follow Lord Cao Cao's orders. I heard Shu Castle is filled with traps. I wonder what they're like. Okay, so we gotta watch out for traps. My grandfather always said to be careful when entering Shu Castle. My guess is not very friendly. My guess is not very friendly. They're traps after all. That's a weird sentence. But anyways, there will be no such thing as Shu Castle. You know, you have Shu Province. Doesn't mean the castle is named after the province. Master Li Dian's intuition is amazing. Let him predict the weather, and he'll get it right every time. So we got Magician Li Dian over here. This battle will end in our favor, I know it. I can't really explain how, I just do. But I have a bad feeling about Yan Province. It seems strange that Master Xiahou Dun will be sent there alone to protect it, right? Xiahou Dun and Cheng Yu would be the only two to hold down a city when Lu Bu takes it over. Yu Jin's here. I heard that Liu Bei is working with Tao Tian. How dare he goes against our lord? He must be punished. We hold the advantage now. The best thing for us to do would be able to crush them all at once. So Cao Hong's also here. Cao Hong's actually pretty vital in this time period, as he was able to go south to Lujiang to pick up recruits for Cao Cao, and that was pretty valuable at this point. Xun Yu, Master Guojia is a gifted strategist. We will always win so long as he is with us. Very talented strategists, both of them. I hear Guojia likes wine and women. Maybe that's why he gets along so nicely with Lord Cao Cao. I actually know of someone who Master Guojia tried to hit on. It was a friend of my cousin's sister-in-law. Yeah, my aunt's friend's daughter got hit on as well. That Master Guojia sure gets around. So Guojia is a womanizer in Dynasty Warrior. I did not know that. Did you know Lord Cao Cao likes nothing more than a brilliant strategist? He especially took a liking to Guojia. He had to spend an entire night convincing him to join his forces. I wonder just how many people Lord Cao Cao intends to recruit. There are bound to be traps waiting for us along the road to Xuzhou Castle. Be on your guard. Follow my orders to the letter. I don't want to see you put in any danger. Okay, so I think we're ready. We got all the camp. Time to move out. Our forces will attack the governor of Shu Province, Tao Tian. Guojia will have the command. Everyone follow his orders. Tao Tian and his men are spineless weaklings, but Liu Bei's forces will be there too, so watch out for them. I sense something more about that man than meets the eye. He will be joined by Guan Yu's brave company as well. Now, let's show the world that Cao Cao is here. Everyone fight hard and shock them with our military might.
Tao Qian will surely have laid a trap for us. Let's go and see what it is.
Slaying Master Cao Song is the height of villainy. I shall slay this demon on behalf of my master.
Chen Gui. Okay. I mean, Chen Gui eventually sort of worked for us, kind of. I mean, he favors us. Chen Gui and Chen Deng, father and son combo.
We shall determine the outcome of this battle at another time. Farewell.
Another enemy outlasted.
We don't stand a chance against these guys. Retreat! Retreat!
I must be like a shield.
That's one of our EX attacks. I guess the defensive. Ooh, look at our dash. That's a
They're
cool
retreating.
move.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's a trap.
Now, this is our chance to trigger the devices.
Chue Xuan is retreating. Chue Xuan was local rebel.
We can't get
He declared
through
himself
here.
emperor, and Tao Qian put him down. So I don't know why he's
I
working with Tao
expected
Qian
that the
here.
enemy
That wouldn't
would
make
be
any
ready.
sense.
Now, I need to find some way out of this mess.
Eat this! We'll finish all of you at once!
Mi Fang, Mi Zhu's brother. Local merchants. Wealthy merchants.
Ah, look what we have here. This is just what we need to use against the enemy.
I mean,
Master
technically,
Cao Ren, I need you to seize those
technically
catapults.
not merchants. I mean, landlords would be a better description. Their family business was taking like abandoned land
Well
and
done.
repurposing it for
Well
farm,
done indeed.
and then basically be a landowner, like tenant farming of sorts. Buy land cheap, repurpose it for food.
Somebody help me!
They're panicking. Who's up next? Oh, Sun Qian. Going to be a secretary for Liu Bei in the
I
future.
was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Is that our EX? Look at the chain combo on that. He grabbed us with his weapon swap. It's okay. Time to try our Musu.
I shall
It's
return
a
after reviewing my strategy.
Shield dash or shield bash
Another
charge
enemy
type of thing.
outlasted.
That was an impressive effort. I enjoy just watching you out there.
Alright, we're supposed to get these trebuchets or catapults to work for us.
Never!
Who's guarding it? Mi
I
Fang?
won't let you take these catapults from us!
Do we have... Yeah, we do have Jump Musu now. Maybe it's a level 10 ability.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think
But we got
you've
him.
won. Another enemy outlasted.
Alright, so we seize the catapults.
catapults won't
Things are
reach from
going
here.
well.
We need to take them to higher ground.
Do I have to move them, or are they going to move by themselves? Because I saw the control take over. Oh my god. Are you serious? This is pretty lame. I don't even want to fire, I just want to move it. Can I just move one? At least they can't knock me out of it, so that's the good news.
Okay, they should be within range now. Let's destroy those infernal devices.
Oh, I have to do that? Fire is Musu? Yep. That's one. Okay, very rarely do we play these mini games. That's two. We missed. Barely, though. He moved his mouth. Hold on. We got this. There we go. And the third head, we'll probably have to move it again. Oh, come on. We gotta like catch it when he's turning his head down, or we can move this a little bit more forward. That should do it.
Lord Tao Qian, Cao Cao's forces have destroyed our boulder devices.
Alright, we're gone.
What? It looks like we'll need to step up our efforts if we wish to drive them off.
We've destroyed their devices. That should enable us to resume our advance.
Using the enemy's own strength against them. Most impressive, Guojia.
It's not our EX, but we can summon this lightning storm and it chains quite well. Alright, I'm gonna try to build up that lightning storm chain right there.
I must be like a sheep.
That was an impressive effort. I enjoy just watching you out there. A forest. It is almost assuredly rigged with some kind of trap. Can you go and scout ahead?
You fell right into my trap. Now, charge the enemy!
Any generals? Ah,
Pincer attacks
Yin Li is actually a bandit who worked with Zhang Ba, who will end up working for Cao Cao and become an administrator.
An enemy ambush. I knew it. This isn't going to be much fun.
And Zhang Ba worked for Tao Qian, so that's fine.
Great. I'm pulling back for now.
Even our pincer attack has failed to halt their advance. The tide is turning against us.
Hold on.
Fall back!
Grab the items. 2 unit commanders. Just
The
kill.
castle gates are open. We should go in and offer our greetings to Tao Qian.
1 set of items. Oh, Guojia is going really fast and low. Hold on, we wanna. Can we open up these gates?
Prepare to die.
I refuse to allow you to take another step forward. I must be like a sheep.
There we go. They opened up. Is it just the unit commander in here? Cao Bao. Okay.
Master Tao Qian, are you okay?
Here comes the obey.
Liu Bei dares to defy me.
Get the axe.
In that case, I have no choice but to cut him down as well.
Master Liu Bei has come to offer his aid. I see no choice.
No idea who Liu is. He's just dead.
You will never be able to get away from us. We'll have our revenge for Master
Oh,
Cao
item,
Cao.
item.
I did not want to resort to this, but it's better than letting Cao Cao have it.
Oh, he's burning the castle. Any chance we can...
Burning his
Go
own
into
castle
it?
and leaving nothing behind but scorched
Or he's just
earth.
all retreating.
His villainy knows no end.
We're the one who massacred 15 cities, so I don't know about that.
And the others will attack Cao Cao's main camp.
Okay, leave it to us, brother. We'll scatter Cao Cao's troops in no time.
Okay, let's go fight Liu Bei's generals.
You're doing really good. Great even.
I love
Forget I said anything.
You have saved me. After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly.
这荣, he was the tax collector for the southern part of the Shu province. A firm believer in Buddhism, which is relatively new in China at the time, but a terrible tax collector because he pocketed all the money himself, and went on to kill the administrator in Guangling as well as another southern administrator as he, basically went on the run with the money that he
Another enemy outlasted.
pocketed himself and then used the money to promote Buddhism in the Guangling region, which is why Buddhism is really big in Nanjing area today. They built a couple of pagodas, which was relatively new during the time.
That was an impressive effort. I enjoy just watching you out there.
He was definitely not a nice guy. Just because he promoted, Buddhism doesn't make him nice.
Let's get this fight started.
It's like saying, Hitler liked art. Doesn't make him a nice guy.
There's nothing I like better than a fight. So I hope you're ready, because here I come.
Is Zhang Fei here?
Nothing can stop our momentum now.
I think he's still pretty far away. Wait, is Zhang Fei all the way back at our base? Zhao Yun is. Zhang Fei. Oh wow. Hold on. Oh, I hit Musu when I didn't want to. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Get on the horse. Cousin, we're coming for you. Ah. Zhang Fei got beat. Zhao Yun, stay alive. You can do it. Let me kill you. Li Zhu got attacked by our main forces over there, but it's okay. We made it back. Zhao Yun's still alive, so that's all that matters.
Master Tao Qian, this way. We'll hold off the enemy for you.
Thank you, Master Liu Bei. I am indebted to your kindness.
Okay, at least we didn't waste our time. Came back here, got the kill, got the level up.
Very good. I shall remember your efforts.
Come on, cousin, we're family. I wonder if we can climb that cliff back up. Is there a ladder there? Negative. Okay, we'll take the long way again. Okay, this is a really long way though. I hope Guan Yu is still around by the time we get there. It should be Guan Yu, Liu Bei plus Tao Qian. Please have a ladder. Nope. Out of my way, out of my way. Oh no, don't knock me down, don't knock me down. I was trying to combo. Alright, we're kind of back on track. Still kind of far away, but it's better. Got a Musu bar. Let's go straight. Our morale bar is actually lower than theirs. Is it because there's the overwhelming amount of mobile captains walking around the path behind?
It appears that resistance is futile.
Yeah, Druling's probably dead. Yep. Alright. Trap is for me. Chen Gui-san. Oh, we don't have Musu. That's fine. I'll just fight my way out of here.
Plan is a success. Now for us to join the attack.
Come forth. I shall teach you a thing or two about battle.
Korong is here. We helped you take care of your Qingzhou Yellow Turban threat, and you come here in the Shu province to mess with us? Alright, gotta make sure we kill him.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Well done. Well done indeed.
You're doing really good. Great even.
We'll leave them with a combo there to build up our chain.
Severe situation.
Yeah, the base is in shambles. I'm actually kind of worried that Cao Cao might lose to just mobile captains. Our morale's just depleting. Zanba's up ahead. Take that.
It appears that resistance is futile.
Cao Hong might be dead too.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started.
I have failed. I leave the rest up to you.
Alright, we gotta hurry. Where's Guan Yu? Where's Liu Bei? Oh, Liu Bei is the leader. It's not even Tao Qian, because I guess we beat him. He's not coming back. Or he just escaped. Historically, he dies of, like, old age / depression. You know, seeing 15 of your cities massacred is not a good sight. Definitely puts the stress on you.
My sense of honor dictates that you must die.
I dislike fighting unnecessary
We've been
battles
saving
and
this.
it cannot be helped. I must protect Master Tao Qian.
Guan Yu get killed first, Liu Bei gets killed
Master Tao
second.
Qian, I apologize for not being able to help you.
I aim to right the wrongs of this land through strength. Those who act on emotion will never overcome me. You have fought well, my loyal troops. Raise your voices in victory.
Alrighty, so we slew Tao Tian in the Shu province, thereby staking his claim as one of the strongest military forces in the land. Meanwhile, his men managed to repel Lu Bu's attack on the Yan province. Yes, we got attacked from behind. Seems like we held in the Wei story mode. We're just skipping through that. Okay, so we're cultivating our strength in the capital. Now we're in 197. which is a little late. It should be 195, 196, when the Emperor made his escape. And I guess we're going to go rescue the Emperor. No, he was already very close to Xuchang. He made it to Luoyang, right? And then all I had to do is march to Luoyang to pick him up. But I guess now we're going to escort him the whole way. Okay. Historically, oh, Xu Huang's here. Okay, so historically, Yang Feng and Dong Cheng are the two who were really responsible for escorting the Emperor all the way from Chang'an to Luoyang. And then Cao Cao came in and took control of the situation. Now, Xu Huang's interesting because Xu Huang is not working for Cao Cao right now. He's working for Yang Feng. He's part of the White Wave Valley, ex-Yellow Turban, bandit, now part of the government. They kind of switched sides quite a bit. And after Yang Feng delivered the Emperor to Luoyang and then Cao Cao took over, Yang Feng was chased out. But Xu Huang was kept, and Xu Huang worked for Cao Cao from that point on. In the beginning, just as like a simple captain or lieutenant, low level, general, not general, but like, you know, low level, low ranking member of the military. But after the battle at Yanjing, where he managed to kill, well, there's a assumption from just based on his rank ups that he was involved in killing Wen Chou, because after that battle where Wen Chou died, he got promoted to general. So he must have done something worthwhile to get promoted. So that's why there's the assumption that he probably killed Wen Chou. But from that point on, he had a bigger role. But before that, he was pretty low ranked. But because he worked with Yang Feng at this point, he was actually part of the group that escorted the Emperor. So I think for this battle next time, we'll actually use Xu Huang here. So until then, bye.